You blocked Evan Mobley on a post-up attempt. Evan Mobley is 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
Are you surprising yourself at this point?
No, come on. I do that.
What do you think of his block on Mobley?
Oh yeah, he does. He did that last year, the ball on ball too. So I'm not surprised for that. You know, Amen is one of the most athletic guy I've ever seen in my life. So that's not surprising me.
Played with a lot of great athletes. What are you seeing from Amen Thompson?
No, he's definitely one of the greatest athletes that I've seen. Yeah, dude's just a freak of nature. Yeah, he's just unbelievable, dude. And it's not even just like, oh, he's so strong, athletic. Like his ability to like read the body language and understand what's like a fake and what's not. There's a very overlooked skill. He has it. Where it's like a feel of like, okay, is he turning? Is it actually a drive, or is it like a fake drive that's setting me up? He's got really good. And also, you know, what helps him is that he has a large window for error. You know what I mean? That's where the athleticism buys you some time.
Up next on the road trip was a trip to Boston to play the Celtics. It was an opportunity for revenge for the Rockets, who had lost to Boston at the Toyota Center earlier in the season.
The Celtics have won 8 of the last 9 in this matchup, and they've never lost to their old head coach, Amen Thompson. But this great matchup, number 2 in the West, Houston, against number 2 in the East, Boston. Hot start for Dillon Brooks. Good traveled out to Brooks. Another one. Man, he's smoking. This is going to be a fun game. Tony Easton off the mark. Rebound by Tom. Whoa. He's a freak show.
What are we watching?
Houston took the lead in the first quarter behind a 14-0 run that was spurred by the athletic play of Amen Thompson.
Porzingis going to work against Brooks. That's his first. Dillon Brooks, another 3, his 6th bomb tonight. That matches a career high, and he's talking to us. Come on.
No way.
I mean, he does all that talking, and then he flops, and he gets the call.
Oh, give me a break.
Dillon Brooks was also providing an offensive spark, lighting the Celtics up from behind the arc. Boston kept the game close, recovering from a double-digit deficit in the second quarter and eventually earned a double-digit lead of their own at the start of the fourth before Houston once again fought their way back into the contest as the final buzzer drew closer.
Houston, they just don't quit.
They do not.
They just don't quit.
Under 2 minutes. Thompson streaking. Brooks for 3. No! He hit another one. His 10th 3. 90 seconds left. Here comes Tatum. Head of steam against Şengün to the rack for 2. JT ties the game.
The teams traded baskets down the stretch, executing quick, well-drawn-up inbound plays that left both defenses helpless.
10.3 seconds left. Porzingis the catch. Finds Tatum. Got to go in a hurry. Defended by Thompson. Gets inside and scores. Ties the game with 5.3. Timeout, Houston. How's that for clutch? Van Vliet to inbound. They find Thompson. He drives. His career night ends with a game winner. .7.
Find Pritchard.
No timeouts. It's Pritchard for the win. Too strong. And Amen Thompson wins it for the Rockets and has a career high 33 points. Ime Udoka, his first win against his former team.
But give the Rockets credit. They were down big in the fourth quarter. They fought back. And they had some guys that were 100% about coming into this place and getting a win.
And this man made a big play. Go-to.
How would you describe the feeling as that shot left your hands and you knew you guys had it?
I felt great. You know, I knew this real. That's my first game winner. I feel like Kobe.
A career high 10 threes. When did you know it was your night?
Oh, shoot. I had 10 of them?
Yeah.
I just felt good all day.
Well, the Rockets are on an incredible run right now, Molly. They've won 9 of their last 11 games, and in those 9 wins, we're talking about they won in Denver, which was one of the hottest teams in the league at the time. They won in Memphis. They just beat the Cavs twice, including winning in Cleveland over the weekend. And then they win in Boston, being down 12 in the fourth quarter. And Amen Thompson, this is a guy absolutely on the rise, one of the most intriguing young players in the league.
Yes, Amen Thompson, this brother, I'm here. Hear me good, Wendy. This is a future star in this league. You see, Wendy is so right. He plays bigger than what he is. He's a tenacious defender, definitely a damn good rebounder, got nice size on him, tremendous athleticism, plays with a lot of energy, is fierce, got a lot of heart, etc. I love what I'm seeing from Houston right now.
Now they get it over 5 seconds for Şengün, dunks it to end the game.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
In the West, first-timers, Jalen Williams, Victor Wembanyama, Alperen Şengün, who, by the way, will not be playing tonight for the Houston Rockets. James Harden's in there, Anthony Edwards, Anthony Davis, and Jaren Jackson Jr. of the Memphis Grizzlies, who you see as they play host to the Houston Rockets.
Congratulations, guys.
Yes, indeed. And
it's an honor to make the All-Star game.
This game I've been looking forward to, and I mean, they're the number 2 and number 3 teams in the Western Conference. Houston 2, Memphis 3. And Sam Amick, the great writer for The Athletic, had a piece about a month ago about the mindset of this Rocket team, and it said it's kind of like this rebirth of Detroit's bad boys. They're not going to take anything off anybody.
I mean, listen, they play with great energy. They play together, but I'm looking forward to the Ja Morant Jalen Green matchup.
Well, Ja Morant's out tonight.
Okay, so Ja Morant's out, so forget that. So back to the Rockets.
Let's take out our opening lineups now. Steven Adams will take the place of Alperen Şengün, who is bound for the All-Star game. And Luke Kennard will take the place in the starting lineup of Ja Morant.
Adams, very familiar in this building from his time being a Grizzly. Look for him and Brooks. Try to get a little payback versus their former team. Desmond Bain with the little spin move off the glass.
It's Dillon Brooks, another former Grizzly, on the floor for the Houston Rockets, and puts it in. Little crossover here for Jackson with the dive and an offhand 2.
Ime Udoka cannot be happy defensively with his team. We talked about at the top, this is the 4th best defensive team, and right now Memphis getting anywhere they want on the floor.
And 5th in points allowed, number 4 with the rating, 5th in defensive field goal percentage for the Rockets.
The Rockets and Grizzlies both came out of the gate strong on the offensive end to open the contest, and Houston took a 38-33 lead into the second quarter. They would extend their lead going into half-time, but Memphis were hanging around and keeping the game close.
Jackson the move, Tate is there, open 3-corner off Tama.
Another scoring blitz in the third led to a back-and-forth final quarter as the Grizzlies looked desperate to avoid the season sweep in their final matchup with the Rockets for the year.
What a move here by Dillon Brooks. Put him in the spin cycle. There's the contact and the emotion here by Brooks. Here's that long deuce by Desmond Bain.
Yeah, just had that foot, just had that toe.
Now you've got Jaren Jackson with a potential 3-point play here to get back in this ball game.
And the Rockets without their all-star center, Şengün. He's out with a calf injury. Green fans on number 2. There's Şengün.
is trying to stick on Kennard. Now Tate is on him, and Kennard down the lane. Jaren Jackson, the long strides take him into the defensive end. And that makes it a one-point game.
And this is when you have the veteran leadership and a former champion in Van Vliet controlling the offense.
Bumping into Clark once and twice and falling and down on the floor. Shot clock at 5. Van Vliet goes against Jackson. Crossover, puts up a 3. No! And Jackson will be at the line. A 78% free throw shooter. Dillon Brooks is gone. Jackson tonight from the stripe, 4 of 5. To tie. Each team has one. Jackson at the stripe to break the tie. In the corner they got Eason. That's the 5 for the Rockets, and here we go. Houston down by 1. Van Vliet fought 3, takes a 3 for the lead. Inside they fight. Buzzer game. The Grizzlies have won.
On the last play Thursday, is there anything that should have been done that you guys can learn from the next time you have that situation?
Yeah, I think you'd still want, they switched a little bit and then Clark went under. I think you still want Amen to attack a little bit more there. And even when he did that, he got Fred a decent look because they shaded toward him a little bit and took away his driving lane, but he can still attack and get downhill, I think, pull it out against Clark. And, Fred got a decent shot. Can't really complain about that.
After an uninspiring home loss to the Brooklyn Nets, the Rockets began another 4-game road trip. As they prepared to face the New York Knicks in the world's most famous arena, trade rumors were reaching a crescendo as the deadline for moving players was just 3 days away. Luka Doncic's unexpected move from Dallas to LA had the basketball world wondering who would be the next big-name star on the move.
So now I think it's going to be crazy the next 3 days because Thursday's the deadline, obviously. But if you're like, wow, what can the Suns do? What can Minnesota do? What can the Lakers do? The Lakers got to do something else, in my opinion.
Knicks have scored 40 points here in the 4th quarter. Will it be enough? Lost the ball, picked up by Brunson. .1 remaining. And Thompson's going to put up a 3, and that'll do it. Another masterpiece from the Knicks captain. Jalen Brunson would not let the Knicks lose tonight as they get their grittiest victory of the season.
I appreciate you getting my first win in this.